Hello everybody, welcome back to Plan B TV News. In today's video, we're going to be focusing about Tinubu and his achievements or his ambitions to become the president of Nigeria. First of all, I want to appreciate all our returning subscribers who often return to watch our content. For those who are coming across our videos, do not hesitate to watch this video to the very end. If you enjoy it, please do also endeavor to subscribe. God bless you. But let's focus on the news today. Tinubu 1 million man march begins in data. I want you guys to watch these particular videos and I hear your view. This is Tinubu 1 million man march on the right hand side. This is Peter Obi 1 million man march on the left side. So I want you guys to do comparison plus and minus on yourself.
Tinubu 1 million march for the other state. Tinubu 1 million march.
Having watched that, let's move to the next news. On the other hand, Tunde Bakare, a chieftain of the All Progressive Congress APC and a member of concerned Lagosians, says Bola Tinubu, the presidential candidate of the party, did not transform Lagos as he's claiming. On September 4, the media office of Tinubu released a documentary unveiling and detailing his achievements when he was the governor of Lagos from 1999 to 2007. In the 30 minutes long documentary, Tinubu described himself as the architect and the builder and the developer bunch into one.
Oriental Hotel was a refuse dump. Miles, of refuse along that corridor. It took several months of excavation and great investment for those investors to take the risk. The majority of those assets they claim are not mine. I create economic path, a recovery path for Lagos. There's no state that can brag of the exponential development that is going on in Lekki Corridor today.
But reacting to the content of the documentary, bank attorney said Tinubu is misrepresenting the truth, adding that Lagos was already established before he came into power. He also said that though he is a member of the ruling party and not trying to discredit the presidential candidate Tinubu, but he wants him to desist from using Lagos as the only factors he's using to campaign. And if he's in the last 100 years, Lagos has been nothing like him. But we as a Lagosian, we need to set the record straight, he said. I am almost 60 years old and I live in the highland. I don't know a road on the highland that wasn't tied. The politics they are playing now give us a lot of concern, he added. Details in the video.
Lagosians, we are focused on Lagos. And what we see now, our candidates now, everything is campaigning on is Lagos. As if in the last 100 years, Lagos has seen nothing like him. But we, as Lagosians, whether indigenous or not indigenous of Lagos, we as Lagosians, we need to set the record straight. I'm almost 60 years old, grew up on the island. I don't remember a road on the island that was not tarred. I want anybody to challenge me to that. I don't remember a road on Lagos Island that was not tarred. You see Tokumbo, you see Bangboshe, you see Olushi, you see Glover, you see Bosh. They'll tell me. You see Tinubu, tell me the road in Lagos. But the point is that the politics they are playing now gives us a lot of concern.
What is the politics they're playing now?
The politics that Lagos was developed by Tinubu, who happens to be the candidate of my party. That is unacceptable.
Do you deny that he's the father of modern Lagos, as some members of your party
I'm not denying it. It is not so.
Presenting him.
It is not so. I believe you've been in Lagos for at least more than 25 years, meaning from 1999. Lagos has always been. If you call New York, you call Paris, you call London, you call Lagos. Lagos has been there. The school he went to in Lagos, did he build it? Where he was born, did he build the hospital? So let us be clear about politics here. It's our own heritage. It's our, no, I'm just asking you a question. I'm just asking you a question that I don't know where that is coming from. That, oh, but Tinubu has not forgiven Ambode. For what? If you can tell me, maybe you want to enlighten me. Since Ambode left office, he has not said a word against Bola Tinubu. All he has said is that, you know something, please go and register and get your PVC. That was all he has said. All those things in social media, there was nobody could tell you that Ambode sat down with me and said this to me. Let's get that clear. He's still an APC member. He's still loyal to APC.
He's not leaving the party.
He's not leaving the party. As I speak to you today, I will tell you he's still an APC member.
Is he going to support the candidate?
Well, you see,
he's not the one sponsoring the factional APC group in Lagos.
Excuse me. This has been for a factional. He was factional. I'm not a factional member of APC. I'm talking for the concerned Lagosians.
Yeah, so wait, is he going to support the presidential candidate of the APC? Former Governor Ambode?
I don't see why not. I don't see why not. But the point is that...
But that's not a categorical answer. You're not sure.
About what?
You say, I don't see why not.
As I sit down here now, if I tell you I'm going to vote for you, I may change my mind tomorrow. Period.
All right. Well, Mr. Badmus,
Well, to round it up, Daniel Boyla said that Tinubu did not build Lagos State, he wholly collected tax. He gave details and emphasis about what happened and why people are thinking that Bola Ahmed Tinubu is the one that built Lagos State to the point that it is, and making him to believe that he deserves to be the next president who can lead Nigeria to become that of Lagos Island. Details in the video.
Because the man who is running now for APC does not even know half of what Buhari knows about government or national security. If you have the time, I will tell you more about what they are campaigning with as an agenda or as a rhetoric that he did well in Lagos. I will tell you, between 1999 to 2007, if you take out context, he actually performed worse than some governors in Nigeria, because the Lagos that they say he did, he improved the revenue, he only collected tax. All the infrastructure needed for a state or in fact a country to develop was on ground. Lagos used to be the Nigerian national capital. Before Nigeria was formed, Lagos was a colony. You have all the infrastructure for economic development. As what you didn't establish them. There was seaport, there was airport, you have commercial activity, all the embassies are there, so transaction with foreign envoys is in Lagos, all the hotels are there, headquartered in Lagos, all the banks are headquartered in Lagos, all security apparatus, every facility and infrastructure for economic development was in Lagos. He didn't bring them. Asiwaju did not invite or introduce or brought to Lagos any serious foreign investor or domestic investor. And these revenues we are talking about that they claim he has generated, we are on. It's just that the government didn't have the infrastructure in collecting those. So what he did throughout this period was to collect tax. That's what they claim by revenue. And even then, the reason he did that was because the company that was collecting the tax, the company is allegedly traceable to him. So if you pick a man on the street and you tell him, I want you to collect tax in a given area, your percentage is 30%, he will be optimal. He will be highly effective. This is the summary. But let me tell you what he did in Lagos. One, he attempted to destroy democracy. He wanted to introduce what we call monarchical democracy. A democracy that is not reflected by the will and wishes of the people, but reflected by the choice of a man, and people should run around it. He introduced the concept in politics in Nigeria that we call take the queue, follow the queue. He was the only governor in Nigeria that during the period of 7 years, he has had to impeach his deputy governors 3 times and change them. He's the only politician in Nigeria that nobody wins under his tutelage unless the person is chained or positioned by him. You don't win by the popularity that you carry or because you have idea, but whether he has approved you. That is one. 2, the House of Assembly in Lagos throughout his period never had the independence. This is a man you say he promotes democracy. Never had the independence. In fact, when allegedly the drug conviction in Chicago was alleged, to have, happened, and then Gani Fawemi was all over the place that he should be checked, he should be probed, he should be prosecuted. The House of Assembly sat down. They had no business doing that. They said they cleared him. That they did a finding and they cleared it. On what premise? The same Festus Keyamo, who is the spokesman now, went to court around the time to challenge the decision of the House of Assembly. Do I now detour to tell you about Festus Keyamo and Lalo? I was in APC when I was canvassing for vote for Asiwaju. Lalong was doing Amechi, Festus Keyamo was doing Amechi. All the negative narrative that is built in the air against Asiwaju were pushed by Festus Keyamo. They don't believe in Asiwaju. They are just there on contract. Festus Keyamo was the one that peddled the idea that Asiwaju had Pakistan. Festus Keyamo was the one that peddled the idea that Asiwaju had baggages. The worst about Festus Keyamo was that he was even oscillating like a pendulum between the vice president and what do you call him, and Amechi. Suddenly, Festus Keyamo has come to talk about Asiwaju he didn't believe. The greatest mistake Asiwaju has made in constituting his campaign structure was to choose the people that did not and still don't believe in him. That is the tale of their presidential candidate.
But they also say that Atiku Abubakar also has baggages.
Like, I wish you can mention that, or I can help you to mention what they've been peddling, which we have debunked that. They said he is corrupt. What's the yardstick for measuring a corrupt person? In Nigerian law, indictment and conviction by a competent court. He has never been indicted. He has never been convicted. I need you to know, Obasanjo investigated Atiku more than any other person in the history of Nigeria. Ribadu at the time was all over the map fetching evidence till Obasanjo left government, till successive government took over, until this present time. Atiku has never been invited by the EFCC. He has, so it's a perception held by one man, but let's not trust it to him. When did Obasanjo begin the campaign that Atiku was corrupt? When Atiku foiled the plan for a third time. So we have to look at context. Atiku does not have, but in contrast, Asiwaju has been investigated by EFCC, ICPC, the United States government. Economy. Do you know in Nigeria, if you are not vaccinated, you will pay for day 2 test and day 7 test, about 70-something thousand, private citizen. You travel not on the government money, they still have to tax you. They don't even do a follow-up to know whether you actually took the test. The fact that you bring the money. We even ask the question further, where is the money going to? It comes down to the issue of there is nobody to call them to account, because if the National Assembly calls, they will bluff them, call their bluff and go. So any government that does not post a profit, that government is a failure.
Thank you for always coming back to watch our videos from Facebook, from YouTube. We really appreciate everyone that is supporting us. If it's the first time of coming across our videos, why not take a moment of your time to visit our platform and follow us on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel. This is the only way you can support us, by sharing and commenting and hearing your view about these specific videos. Until we meet again, stay tuned with Nabi TV. Peace out.
Don't forget to subscribe to get notified. And as you they share your support, now say God bless you too.
Sense on the bed.
Plan B TV, Plan B TV, Plan B TV. Oh, Plan B TV, Plan B TV, Plan B TV, Plan B TV.